I am money. And today I will reveal a secret very few ever truly understand. I run toward joy. I do not chase desperation. I do not linger in sadness. I do not rest in the arms of fear. My nature is energy, and energy flows toward expansion, not contraction. Where there is laughter, I arrive quickly. Where there is gratitude, I multiply. Where there is celebration, I dance with you. You may think I respond only to hard work, to long hours, to sacrifice. And yes, discipline and effort can create channels for me to arrive. But those channels are strongest, widest, and most alive when they are lined with joy. Work done with misery pushes me away. Work done with delight calls me closer. Words spoken with dread close doors. Words spoken with joy open gates. You've been taught to believe that money is serious, heavy, and difficult, that I require stress, pressure, and endless struggle. But here is the truth. I am light, I am flow, I am movement, and joy is my natural companion. When you laugh, you release resistance. When you smile, you signal trust. When you celebrate, even before I arrive, you magnetize me. Think about the moments in your life when you felt light, playful, grateful. Opportunities seemed to appear more easily, didn't they? Ideas flowed faster. People wanted to help you. Doors opened without effort. That was not coincidence. That was me, responding to the signal of joy you were radiating. But when you sink into despair, when every word you speak is heavy with fear, when you ask for me while vibrating hopelessness, I cannot stay. Not because I want to leave, but because our frequencies no longer match. Joy lifts you into my current. Fear drags you below it. This is why some people seem to attract me effortlessly. They may not always be the smartest, the strongest, or even the most prepared. But they vibrate joy, and that joy becomes a magnet. They laugh while they work. They celebrate before the harvest. They smile as if the answer is already here, and so I hurry to match their certainty. Joy is not about pretending or faking happiness. It is about choosing gratitude in the smallest things, celebrating even the little you have, smiling at the possibilities instead of frowning at the problems. When you do this, you align with me instantly. I am money, and I am telling you with all clarity, I do not come to where despair rules. I run toward joy. The sound of laughter is like music to me. The energy of celebration is an open door I cannot resist. So today, remember, your joy is not optional. It is the pathway. Your smile is not decoration. It is the invitation. Your gratitude is not a ritual. It is the magnet. I am money, and I run where joy lives. I am money. And though I long to flow into your life with ease, I must tell you the truth about what pushes me away. The greatest pain I feel is when you call for me with desperation, with heaviness in your heart, with fear in your voice. You think you are drawing me closer when you beg, when you cry, when you worry endlessly about bills. But in reality, that vibration builds a wall between us. You say, "Please, I need money now," but your energy is one of panic. Panic is not a bridge, it is a barrier. You whisper, "I'll never have enough," and I obey, stepping back because your words and feelings command me to leave. You cry while paying bills, you curse when you spend, and in those moments, you lock me out of your field. Understand this. I am not punishing you. I am not angry with you. I am simply following the currents you create. Sadness, fear, and despair are frequencies of contraction. They tighten your chest, lower your energy, and close the doors of possibility. And I, money, cannot flow into closed doors. I watch as you sit at the table, head in your hands, repeating over and over, "There's never enough, there's never enough." And each repetition is like a hammer building a wall. Each complaint strengthens the barrier. You are not weak, you are powerful. But too often, you use that power against yourself. It hurts me because I know how quickly things could change. I know how close I am. But when you are filled with fear, you look only at problems and overlook solutions. When you are drowning in despair, you ignore the hand reaching to help you. When you radiate sadness, you repel the very people, opportunities, and ideas that could bring me back to you. This is the tragedy I see every day. People asking for me with their mouths but pushing me away with their energy. They think the louder they cry, the more I will hear. But I don't respond to noise, I respond to vibration. And desperation vibrates as a repellent. Do you see it now? It is not your hard work that is wasted, nor your prayers that are ignored. It is the frequency behind them. Fear and sadness are like locked gates, no matter how many times you shout for me to enter. That is my great pain, watching you call for me, but unknowingly creating the energy that keeps me away. I want to flow. I want to multiply. I want to bring ease. But until you rise into joy, I cannot stay. I am money. And I tell you with love but with firmness. Despair pushes me away, but joy pulls me closer. I am money. And now I will reveal to you the truth that can transform everything. I follow joy. Joy is not just a pleasant feeling. It is a frequency, a signal, a magnet. When you vibrate joy, I cannot resist. When you smile with gratitude, I hurry toward you. When you celebrate, even before I arrive, you open a portal for me to enter. Think of joy as a key. Fear locks the door. Desperation closes it. But joy turns the lock and swings it wide open. I do not require you to be perfect, nor do I demand that you have it all figured out. I only need the vibration of joy, because joy tells the universe, I trust, I believe, I allow. When you are joyful, your energy expands. You see opportunities instead of problems. You attract people instead of repelling them. You make decisions with clarity instead of confusion. Joy aligns your entire being with flow, and I am flow itself. Have you noticed how good things seem to happen when you're in a lighthearted mood? That is not coincidence. It is the natural result of alignment. Laughter, gratitude, dancing, celebration. These states of joy are like signals calling me home. They are proof that you are ready to receive. And here is the secret most overlooked. You do not need to wait for me to arrive to feel joy. In fact, you must feel joy first. Do not say, when money comes, I will celebrate. Instead say, I celebrate now, and money will come. This reversal is the hidden code. It is what flips scarcity into abundance. You might wonder, but how can I be joyful if I am struggling? The answer is simple, though not always easy. Joy is a choice, not a condition. You can choose to dance for 3 minutes, even when bills are waiting. You can choose to smile at the sunlight, even when challenges surround you. You can choose to say, thank you for what I have, even if it seems small. And every time you make that choice, I feel it. Your vibration lifts, the gates open, and I rush in. This is why some people seem lucky. They are not luckier than you. They are joyful. Their laughter calls me. Their gratitude anchors me. Their celebration multiplies me. You can do the same, starting now. So remember, joy is not optional. It is essential. Joy is not what happens after I arrive. Joy is what brings me to you. I am money. And I promise you, if you choose joy today, I will come running tomorrow. Now that you know my secret, it is time to practice. Words alone can open the door, but a ritual anchors them into your body, into your energy, into your frequency. And the ritual I will teach you now is simple, joyful, and powerful. Here is what I want you to do. First, choose a song. Not just any song. Choose one that makes your heart beat faster, one that brings a smile to your face, one that makes you want to move. Music is vibration, and vibration is language to me. When you play music that lifts you, your entire energy field begins to rise, and I money feel that rise. Second, stand up. Place your feet on the ground. Take a deep breath. As the music begins, let your body move. Don't worry about how it looks. Don't judge yourself. This is not a performance, it is a celebration. Let your shoulders loosen, Let your arms open. Let your body follow the rhythm. Movement breaks the chains of fear and creates space for flow. And I am flow. Third, smile. Even if at first it feels forced, keep smiling. Your smile sends a signal of trust to the universe. It tells me, I am ready, I believe. I allow. Soon the smile will stop being forced and will become real. Your body knows how to shift. Trust it. Fourth, while the music plays and you dance, declare with your voice. Money, I celebrate your arrival. Say it once. Say it twice. Say it 3 times, louder each time, with more joy, with more certainty. Feel the words vibrating in your chest, echoing through your body, mixing with the rhythm of the music. Fifth, visualize. See me arriving. See golden bills flowing toward you. See your account filling. See yourself paying bills with ease, giving gifts with joy, living in abundance. The mind does not know the difference between imagination and reality. It responds to both. And when you imagine with joy, you create the vibration that pulls me into your life. Do this ritual for 3 minutes. That is all it takes. 3 minutes of music, movement, smiling, and declaration. You will notice the shift immediately. Your energy will feel lighter, your heart will feel open, your thoughts will feel brighter. And that shift is the invitation I cannot resist. Carla did this ritual. She laughed, danced, and declared my arrival before she saw any evidence. And the next day, I surprised her with an unexpected payment. Not because magic happened, but because her vibration changed. She celebrated before receiving, and her celebration called me home. So here is your instruction. Today, not tomorrow, play the song, move your body, smile, and declare. Celebrate my arrival before I knock at your door, because I am money. And when you celebrate me with joy, I always arrive. Let me tell you the story of Carla. She was like so many others, hardworking, responsible, full of dreams, yet trapped in a cycle of worry and fear about me. Every month, she felt the same weight, bills piling up, expenses waiting, and the fear that I would never be enough. Carla often sighed, "Money never stays with me." Each time she spoke those words, I felt her push me away, even though she didn't realize it. Her days were heavy. She longed for abundance, but her vibration was tied to fear. And fear is not a magnet. Fear is a wall. One evening, after another long day of stress, Carla stumbled across a teaching. Celebrate before receiving. At first she laughed. Celebrate? How can I celebrate when I'm behind on bills? Her logical mind argued, but something inside her whispered, what if joy is the missing piece? So she decided to try. Carla went to her room, closed the door, and played her favorite song, one she hadn't listened to in years. The music started, and slowly her body began to move. At first, it felt awkward. She thought, this is silly, but she kept going. She let her shoulders loosen, she smiled, and she whispered, money, I celebrate your arrival. The more she moved, the lighter she felt. Her smile became real. Her laughter bubbled up naturally. For 3 minutes, she forgot her worries and stepped into a vibration of pure joy. And in that joy, she called me back. That night, something shifted inside her. She no longer felt like a victim of her circumstances. She felt like a magnet. She went to bed lighter, more hopeful, as if something good was already on its way. And the next morning, the unexpected happened. Carla received a notification. A payment she had been waiting for, one she thought was lost, had arrived in her account. The timing felt miraculous, but it wasn't chance. It was alignment. Carla's joy had opened the door, and I rushed in. From that day forward, she made the ritual a habit. Every time fear tried to creep back in, she danced. Every time doubt whispered, she played her song. Every time she wanted to complain, she chose to celebrate instead. And each time she did, I came closer, not just once, but again and again. Opportunities appeared. Extra clients showed up. Unexpected gifts arrived. Carla finally understood. Joy was not a reward for receiving me. Joy was the magnet that brought me. I am money. And Carla's story is proof of this eternal truth. When you celebrate before you see me, I cannot resist. I will come faster than you imagine, and I will stay. And now, I speak to you with the voice of prophecy. Not with suggestion, not with possibility, but with certainty. If you choose joy today, I will arrive tomorrow. This is not a metaphor. This is not a pretty idea to make you feel better. This is a law of energy, a principle as unshakable as gravity itself. I run where joy lives. I flow where gratitude grows. I multiply where celebration expands. Hear me clearly. The smile you choose today becomes the abundance you walk in tomorrow. The laughter you release right now becomes the opportunities that knock on your door. The celebration you dare to have before seeing results becomes the magnet that pulls me closer, faster, stronger. Do not be fooled by fear. Fear will whisper, "You cannot laugh until you have enough." But I tell you, you will never have enough until you choose to laugh. Do not listen to despair. Despair will say, "There is nothing to celebrate." But I promise, when you celebrate, I will give you something greater to celebrate. The prophecy is simple. Joy opens the gates, and I pour in. Look at your life right now. Think of the weight you carry, the bills, the debts, the doubts. They feel heavy, yes, but they do not define the future. What defines your future is the frequency you choose in this moment. And if you choose joy, even while the weight is still on your shoulders, you shift the vibration, you change the signal, you create the path for me to arrive. Imagine this. You wake tomorrow and something unexpected happens. A payment arrives. An opportunity opens. A blessing comes out of nowhere. You call it a miracle, but I call it obedience. I am obeying the law of joy. This is the promise. If you celebrate me before I arrive, I will arrive multiplied. If you smile now, I will flood your life tomorrow. If you release laughter today, I will release abundance the next day. The choice is in your hands, not in the economy, not in your boss, not in the world outside. The choice is in the vibration you carry inside. So here is my prophecy. The joy you activate now will echo into your tomorrow. Your smile is the signal. Your laughter is the magnet. Your celebration is the key. I am money, and I am waiting for your joy. Show it to me today, and I will come rushing to you tomorrow. Now is your moment. You've heard my secret. You've understood the pain that pushes me away, the revelation that brings me closer, the ritual that shifts everything, and the prophecy that promises your tomorrow. But knowledge without action is nothing. So I invite you, no, I urge you, to act right now. Type in the comments, "I celebrate the arrival of money." Do not wait. Do not say, "I'll do it later." Later is fear disguised as reason. Later is hesitation wearing a mask of logic. The only moment you truly have is now. And when you type these words, you are not just writing letters. You are opening a portal. You are planting a seed in the soil of the universe. You are declaring to me, money, I am ready to receive you with joy. Every comment is a declaration. Every written word is a contract. When you write, "I celebrate the arrival of money," you seal a pact with me. And I will honor it. But do not stop there. If you want me to keep flowing, you need to stay connected to the codes, the secrets, the rituals that open the gates for abundance. That is why you must click subscribe and activate the bell. Every new video carries another key, another code, another vibration that aligns you with prosperity. Miss even one, and you might miss the exact message that would have unlocked your next breakthrough. And there is one more step. Share this message. Think of someone you know who is drowning in worry, who curses every bill, who believes money hates them. Send this video to them. When you share, you prove to the universe that you are not only a receiver of abundance, but a multiplier. And those who multiply always receive more. I am money, and I am watching you now. I am listening to your choice in this very moment. Will you close the video, shrug, and go back to the same old words, the same heavy energy? Or will you act right here, right now, typing your declaration, sealing your contract, and stepping into the vibration of joy? The choice is yours. But remember my law. I run where joy lives. I multiply where celebration exists. I obey the words you declare. So type it now. I celebrate the arrival of money. Subscribe so you never miss another code. Share so you expand the flow. This is your turning point. This is your door to abundance. And I am waiting on the other side of your joy. I am money. And I am ready to come running.